What goes around comes around. What goes around comes back to you. What goes around comes back to you.
His name was James, a 34-year-old junkie who hid his habits from his family and his buddies until one day he was fiending and hard up for money, so he stole and sold the food stamps that fed his kids monthly. Here it is November 5th, there ain't no food in the fridge. He don't give a single shit cause James got his fix. He spent the next few days locked away, neglecting his kids. With a needle in his arm he'd spark, then his wife would get hit. His son Chris, 8, and his daughter was 12, so young they wake up every morning to a bell, or their mother crying in their bathroom covered in whelps. They were so afraid for her safety that they never sought help. One night it got violent while the kids were in bed asleep. They heard screaming and found their mother beaten, trying to retreat. Suddenly you hear a boom and James's chest fills with heat. It's hard to blame little Chris for the smoking gun by his feet because
What goes around comes around. What goes around comes back to you. What goes around comes back to you.
all Mitchell ever wanted was to be a family man. Ball games, picnics, romance in a minivan. Then he finally found love and gave his heart to Brienne. Everything seemed to be going according to plan. They moved in together, got married, had a couple kids. Mitchell was finally living the life he always wanted to live. Until one night at work he was released early from his shift, and he pulled up in the drive to find a car that isn't his. He walked up to the bedroom door and opened it oh so cautiously to find a man laid out on his bed with his wife on top of him. He flew into a rage, grabbed the shade and swung the whole lamppost, and the angle of the base sliced straight through his throat. Mitchell pled guilty. Brienne was left to raise her kids all alone. It gets worse because Brienne fell ill, oddly fatigued, losing weight, and saw a doctor. Got called back in that same day, and that's the evening that Brienne found out she had AIDS. Whoa.
Comes around. What goes around comes back to you. What goes around comes back to you.
Meet Daniel, a 28-year-old husband and father with a gorgeous wife and a beautiful daughter. On the outside, they're the picture-perfect family, but Danny had a vice and a pint he kept handy. One day he had a little too much to function properly. He drove over an embankment with his family in the car, and then he woke up frantic and pressed panic on the hospital bed remote. The doctor entered the room and said, "I'm sorry, we've lost them both." He felt so much pain and guilt, he thought his heart was burning, but instead of giving up, he decided to try and be a better person. And he put that pipe down, then he told a story to everybody in that town. Men with similar struggles came to him for guidance, and Danny helped them overcome all of their vices, explaining all we have is how we play the cards we're handed, and how much he knows now he took his family for granted.
What goes around comes around. What goes around comes back to you.
The result of our own past actions or our own present doing.
What goes around
Karma's the law
back to you.
of moral causation. We create our own destiny. Nothing is predetermined.
Comes back to you. Comes back to you.
Wake up.